This is an account I just started, managing this year, and this is the first trade position. So everything is currently, running nicely and all. So pretty much, my morning routine has to do with waking up very early in the morning, go for a morning jog or a walk, just to get some fresh air, breathe in, you know, walk around the environment, clear my head, and prep very well for the trading day. So for the most part, it's either I'm trading London session or just New York session. So if I'm trading London session, I know that okay, once I'm up, I'll take a look at the chart briefly and size up what's going on. If there's nothing much, I'll pretty much take a longer walk for that morning or do other stuff to be prepared ahead of New York session. But if the London market is looking like there's going to be a trade opportunity, I will cut down on some other extra stuff that I have to do. So today I'm looking at a possible short position on gold, which is going to make this routine much interesting. This day in the life very very interesting. We did trade Euro NZD, a swing position, Friday last week all the way to Monday, and we closed with 90 plus pip. And also we took GBP card, we closed with 45 pips as well. So we're going to go over my trading decks, and we'll break down what I have, and we'll take a look at how we could possibly capitalize on this trade. I'm also going to share the signal once it's due, if the trade setup aligns very well and everything in between. So 70% of the viewers of this channel not subscribe. Please guys, hit the subscribe button, and also make sure you turn on your post notifications so that when we drop videos like this on trading and also everything in between, you will be on the loop and you'll be part of the community as we grow. So over to my screen here, looking at gold, I want to start off from the daily chart. This is the daily time frame on gold, and if we look at this closely, if I zoom in, we'll get to see that gold has been trending up for some time. This has been the trend up, and we're looking like this is due for a possible short to the downside here. Now on the daily time frame, you can see this is like a double top kind of scenario for those of us who are very familiar with classical chart formation. So this is just a few pips shy from this high, here, but this is like a bearish momentum we're getting here, and this is like the first breakout. So what I want to do with this is if I go down to the lower time frame, if you look at like the 4-hour chart here, on the 4-hour chart, you'll get to see that we've gotten that breakout. But what makes this trade very much interesting is we can see that these are like the first strong bearish momentum down. We've broken out. You can see how choppy price has been going for a bit now. What I want to see is on this area where I have the dotted line, I have my price alert there. I want to take a look and see how price is going to break the Asian highs of the previous day. So if I go down to like the lower time frame, I get to see that okay, price is actually approaching this area of interest which I have. And what I want to do around this region is I want to pay close attention to see the formations around this region. How are we going to like retest this region. If we do retest this region in a bullish manner, I'll probably walk away from this chart setup or be on the sidelines. But if we approach here in the form of a strong sell pressure here, that will be like a confirmation for me to get on a sell side for this. And if I do get a sell position on this here, my first take profit target will be this region here, because we're trading gold and this inflection point is a very significant one that could turn price either way. So I'll probably be taking out my profits here. And if we look at the risk to reward side here, the risk to reward ratio is about 1:3 ish, 1:3 or thereabouts. Yeah, so the risk to reward ratio here is pretty much decent. So this is what I want to do. So depending on how we trade off from this high, I want to short gold. Okay, so looking at this here, I want to do a quick recap for the trade position we took the previous day. We traded G card, as I mentioned earlier on Monday, and we had a swing position over the weekend for Euro card. So for G card, this is what the setup was looking like. If I quickly do a short recap on this, if you look at this, G card has been having this trend to the upside for quite some time now. You can see like this run up, this was the area we were squeezing through as if we're going to drop, but we didn't actually get that drop. We had this insane run up here. We got to this region and price was squeezing here, and just right around 11ish when the London market was at its peak and the New York market is warming up to open, we got a very good descent side of a buy continuation, and we quickly jumped on that and we took 45 pip out of this trade. Now for the most interesting one is Euro NZD, right? So Euro NZD was a swing position which I shared with the community on Telegram, and we actually took this trade over the weekend. If we look at this, if we look at what we had here in the community, this was when I shared the trade setup. Scroll all the way up. Yeah, this was it. Buy Euro NZD, and that was Friday around 3 p.m. ish, just before the market closed. And come Monday, the trade setup started picking up. So basically what we had here was a very good price build up. If you look at this on the 4-hour chart, we have this price points where we've been getting decent price rejection of this region for quite some time around these lows here. And if we look at this, the last time we had a very strong buy off here, we actually traded back down before we completed this move up. But this time around, if we look at what we got here, we had a very single strong buy side candle here, and this gave us some entry around this region, which we took and we traded all the way to this region. That's about 90 pip move. So what I did was I scaled down to the 15 minutes. On the 15-minute chart, that was where I was able to scoop my entry, because price was bouncing off that region. Because of the nature of how price was bouncing off that region, it was giving entries for a decent buy side. So jump on this trade, had my stop loss here about 30 pip stop, because Euro NZ is an exotic pair and the spreads are usually wider. I got some messages from my mentees who took this trade alongside me, but then they got kicked out because of spreads and all of that. But something interesting to me actually happened. Some people from the Telegram actually still held on to this trade all through till when we got this entire take profit smashed. So yeah, that's just one of those here. So back to what we're looking at on gold. Gold is still pretty much valid, and I still want to look at how price is going to develop around this region and give it some time. So if we do get that trade, I'll do a review and I'll give you guys updates. If we don't, same thing guys. So let's just see how everything goes. So if we look back on the month, how January went by, just a recap, I would say January was a good start. We've traded both high impact news and we closed with massive profit. We also had one or two trades in between. However, we had a few loss in between, which we also took with the community. But then the performance for the profit we've made, outpaced, the loss and all that. So I would say pretty much January was a good one, and still eyeballing the trade on gold. And I will send updates once I get a very solid entry. So if you're not part of our Telegram community, click on the link below, be part of the community, and follow us while we trade this and catch on this trades that we do trade from time to time. Also, one other thing I'm also grateful for the month of January is we've crossed the 1000 subscribers threshold, and that's pretty much a very good one, and I'm really happy about that. However, we're having about 70% of the viewers of this channel not subscribed. Please guys, hit the subscribe button, and also make sure you turn on your post notifications so that when we drop videos like this on trading and also everything in between, you will be on the loop and you'll be part of the community as we grow. So guys, that'll be all pretty much for today. I'll see you guys on next one. Cheers guys, keep it simple.